Pisces, are you ready for this? Takes you through to about the 6th of May. I've got a song in my head, but Arsenal DJ's going to have to give me another one because I know it. I know it. I can't hear the words. All I can hear, it's a rock song, and all I can hear is ah. So, he's going to have to give me something else. So we'll carry on until he does. Okay. It's changed it to Happy Days, the Fonz, the theme tune from the Fonz. So that may mean something to you. Connected to spirit in some way, possibly. Henry Winkler, wasn't it? Henry Winkler, Richie, Journey, any of the names out of the characters could be important. 1950s could be important. The leather jacket, the motorbikes, the mechanic, whatever it is. Because all I get from spirit is a game of catchphrase. They give me images, they give me songs, they give me names, and I don't want to lead you down the garden path. If I was doing a private read, I could probably pick up on what it was really about, but I have to go fishing when it's you lot, and that's why I never used to do it, because it seems very vague, but for anybody who it actually means anything, Father will know it straight away. The cafe was called Arnold's, wasn't it? American Diner. So anything to do with the Fonz. It could be names of people, it could be characters, it could be the song, the words, anything. So just just know that you would know straight away if it was for you. Is all I'm saying. I will put anything I can dig up in the comments, the important parts that I think may be important, dates, times, etc., like I normally do on YouTube. Okay. So it's being independent. It's being able to stand on your own 2 feet. Am I too close there? Not sure. Camera seems to have moved. It's being able to do anything on your own. You don't need anybody else. It would be nice to have somebody else, but you don't need them. Those born 1951 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. Easter or the 1st of any month. So the 1st of May could be important. And the dove is there, so peace is coming. Because you finally put your boundaries in place, you're no longer sacrificing yourself for people that are ungrateful or not worth it. You're not saying yes when you really mean no. And you're not playing the martyr or the victim to get what you want, and you're not letting others do that to you. This is a karmic situation where there are secrets and hidden enemies. You may have become recently single, cutting people out of your life that no longer serve you. There could be a doctor, priest or lawyer involved in this, a female one, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius female. Massively important. It may mean that you need to get professional advice about something. There is fear here, so you're putting things off until tomorrow that should be done today. Those born on the 22nd, living or past, state for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. No communications, no action being taken, no passion for anything. Boredom, apathy. So even though things are quite good in your life, you seem to have lost the passion for it. You're sitting on the fence, not making a decision, and that's why. You're refusing to accept certain things and trying to do everything by yourself. You're not letting people in. Possibly because you've been through the ringer and you've been tested. And you've come out the other side much stronger, but also very independent. So, although your life is balanced, there may be a Sagittarius, excuse me, that comes along, or in the time of Sagittarius, which is the end of November, beginning of December. Those born on the 14th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. They are helping you to have patience, because things will turn around eventually. It could be anybody in spirit that's important, their birth date. So, that's the only card you've got, Major Arcana, that's the clue. But it's telling you that the 14 is massively important in a positive way. And it will be there to bring balance back to your life. But you've got to be open to it. The 22nd is negative. Fear of opening up, possibly. Number 4 could be important. Yep, you have to take action. If you want something to happen, you can't. It's not coming to you. You've got to go and find it. You've got to go where your passion lies. There may be a house move or the empty nest syndrome, where you feel something's not quite right in your home life. You would like something different, or perhaps redecorating, or there's a wedding being put off, or something like that. Some of you may have decided not to get married because there's been a disappointment in the past. You played your part in it, but you weren't to blame. It's a massive disappointment, and you can't dwell on it. You can't stay in that dark place forever. Yeah, so Spirit want you to accept. So they're giving you the 4 of Cups twice. This time it's reversed. So you're opening up and you're accepting things as they are, and that's good. They want you to stay open, because you're on the threshold of a new beginning. You can't go back to how things were. You know that. But you can go forward. You just have to choose which way you're going. And you fear, because the stingray is there, and you fear getting stung or getting hurt. There is happiness and social gaiety. Perhaps a night out with the girls, or mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. Growth, pregnancy, happiness. Those born on the 3rd or the 30th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Beep beep, that's the Roadrunner. It's connected to the military, March the 31st and November the 11th. But it's being in clover. Somebody's spying on you. Somebody's trying to get one up on you. Somebody's perhaps not communicating. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly a child, but they won't get away with it. It is confusing though. And there is a chapter that needs to end that you haven't succeeded in doing yet. So it's a cycle that will continue until you do. Something with the internet, perhaps. No. World Wide Web, blockages, communication, something, delays in travel, unable to travel to the person that you want to be with, or the situation you want to be in, because this chapter needs to end. And the Knight of Pentacles is possibly someone in uniform, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They always get where they're going. It may be somewhere in your chart, and it will help you get to achieve what you set out to do. But you've got to end this chapter first. I think it's the disappointment. You've got to open yourself up to new beginnings and new things, and don't fear the new. It's time to take action. Avoid the 21 there. Those born on the 21st, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. You need to fight for what you want. Don't sit back on your laurels and expect it to come to you, like I said. Judgment Day has arrived. You will have to raise something to the ground to begin again. The phoenix rising from the ashes. Those born on the 20th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Leo's a negative, those born on the 8th or the 26th. living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Perhaps illness and bad temper and impatience. Problems with the heart and back. You're not expressing yourself very well. Feeling like you're banging your head against a brick wall, or someone is. Those born 1959 plus or minus 12, February to February, may be involved somewhere. And somebody is definitely spying on you. But don't give up before the miracle happens, because there is a big payout coming. There's somebody that's been in an unhealthy situation. It may be you, or a person born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Or it's an unhealthy situation that occurred on that date. Be careful what goes into your mouth as in diet and medication, and what comes out of your mouth on the words written or spoken. We have the letters P, V, I, R, Y, F, and M. Not sure what that one is. O and A, sorry. There is someone here that loves themselves more than they love you. A narcissist, perhaps a water sign child. And again, that Leo energy, negative energy, a demanding female that expects things to go her way, and if they don't, everybody knows about it, especially financially. Again, we have the letters M, W, N, H, P, I, V, B, Y, X, the number 8, and R. This is a new beginning for you. It's a gift from Spirit should you choose to nurture it. It may be the conception of a child. It was something that will fill your cup and make you very, very happy, should you choose to accept it. So you have to be open to this new stage of life. Ten years is mentioned. Yeah, there is hidden money in valuables that you maybe not aware of. It could be antique property, something small that may be very valuable, hidden away somewhere. There is a gentleman that is overcoming the loss of something or someone. Somebody's brought disgrace to your door. There is a married woman with children involved in this situation, and a lying, deceiving thief that has been caught out. If that hasn't happened already, make sure everything's locked down, because it will be in broad daylight. Somebody is no longer waiting for love to arrive. They've given up on that. And there is possible ending of a marriage or a commitment because of a female enemy that you haven't overcome. Maybe a house move, there may be property. It's positive energy, courthouses, hospitals, universities, schools, etc. But it's positive energy. So there may be money in property. Oh, excuse me. So be ready for anything. You have to be poised. Be alert, be aware. Time to take time out from these deceitful people and mischief of any kind. Stay away. All you need to do is chop wood, draw water. Be ready, like I said. Prepare for anything. There is a loyal heart waiting here. The owl is important. All that glitters isn't gold, so don't go judge a book by its cover, because a new life is on its way for you. You are at the crossroads. We've said this already, but you're frightened about the sting in the tail. There's no going back. The alpaca is the beast of burden. You're leaving the burdens behind because he has nothing on his back. The owl, again, is mentioned, so it must be important. It brings you wisdom. And the monkey, mischief. So it's time for a bit of fun. I think the monkey is 1992 plus or minus 12 February to February, but you'll have to check. But you are being spied on, you are being observed, so be very careful about the way you present yourself. Spirit are bringing you a lucky coincidence, so be ready to take that advantage. Oh, Jupiter, abundance. So abundance is the Queen. Where is she? There she is. The Empress. For the lads, that's your no, for the lasses, that's your marriage placement, I believe, Jupiter. 7th house is marriage anyway. So it's the Wheel of Fortune. A massive change for the better is coming. Abundance. You've got to feel the fear and do it anyway. The lips of the wise are like the doors of a cabinet, and there sure is a cabinet there, where there is money being hidden. No sooner are they opened, but treasures pour out before thee. So something in a cupboard. Spirit are telling you you are protected. They're giving you the Ankh, which is protection and luck. Expect doors to swing open. By far the largest and most magnanimous of all the heavenly bodies in the solar system. In the Roman pantheon, Jupiter was referred to as the king of all gods, and Jupiter corresponds to the Greek Zeus and the Norse god Odin. Because Jupiter is so vast, let's excuse the bin men, I'll just put you on pause 2 seconds. I've got to put you back on, otherwise you'll go for good. Jupiter corresponds to the Greek god Zeus and the Norse god Odin. Because Jupiter is so vast and expansive, the planet Jupiter Pantheon, which meant the brightest star. Because of Jupiter's immensity, it is one of the easiest planets to see with the naked eye. As the ruler of Sagittarius, which is the only card you had mentioned in there, the Centaur, Jupiter has a dual role of being half human, half beast. The planet Jupiter casts off more heat than it takes from the Sun, and thusly the giant planet is one of generosity and joyfulness. In astrology, it's a great benefic, the soother of hurts and bruises, which is what we said, isn't it? You've suffered something greatly. You have suffered a loss, a great disappointment. And promises a period of good fortune when hard luck is coming to an end. Similar to Saturn, Jupiter can represent the father and what you have inherited from your father. When the energy of Jupiter enters your reading, you can be assured luck is on your side and fortune will shine on you. You are being given not only a gift but also a lift, if not divine help. Blocks will be removed. As you wield influence through your own positivity and goodwill, this is certainly an astrological lucky break, but you won't be able to kick back and sit on your laurels. What did I say? Instead, you will be required to attend to what you set into place and keep the positivity and attention flowing. You must continue to nurture these energies to the projects and events you've started. Otherwise, they will fall into entropy or decay. When it comes to providence and fortune, there is always a payment due, some toil or sacrifice on your part. So do keep that in mind. You are on your way, just don't neglect things or become lax in your endeavours, which are traits of Jupiter as well, meaning the possibility of taking important matters or people for granted, or they may be doing that to you. Because Jupiter can make you feel happy and complacent, you may have to watch for weight gain and for other ways to indulge yourself and others. It's important to keep a watchful eye and not skim over the details in any matter. Since Jupiter is strongly tied to the law and ideas of fairness, you may find your opinions and convictions rather strong at this time. Jupiter represents by largesse, so try not to become overbearing, as this attitude could sabotage all that you've worked for. If you feel at the moment that you are in a dark place of time and you have drawn the Jupiter card, be assured blessings are on their way. Doors are opening, and with generosity and in faith, it is time to walk through them. The Jupiter card gives a positive spin on any reading. Keep this in mind regardless of the surrounding cards. So it's about expansion and growth, the wide open ranges, moving on to better things, greener pastures, fortune, the lifting of obstacles, respite after a time of stress or turmoil, the high road, opulent objects, indulgence, the payoff, drunkards, recreational drug use, being excessive, being generous, showing generosity, humour, being kingly, queenly, a benevolent ruler. Religion, spiritual ideas, spiritual quests, scriptures, religious texts, the higher mind, wanting to keep the meaning behind life. Churches, priests, the Catholic Church, astrologers, places of learning such as universities, schooling, teachers, the law, being free, having a purpose, openness, showing tolerance, being all-inclusive, honour, having gratitude, having goodwill, the colours violet, purple and royal blue. Large animals, especially large dogs and horses, so therefore those born 1970 and 1966, plus or minus 12, February to February. And farms. This is your Wheel of Fortune, a change in luck, fortune, high ideals, sense of purpose, the strength to go on. So someone in spirit is there for you. Make sure you don't let them down. Thanks for listening.